What's up, Facebook? Here we are on another stormy Sunday. I guess it's becoming a Facebook Live theme for me, but I just wanted to take some time out today to share with you guys an awesome book that I read. I just finished reading it not too long ago, and I think that a lot of my friends and followers on Facebook would get a lot of information and a lot of cool things from this. So I wanted to share with you guys and let you know what that was. And hopefully, my nerves calmed down a little bit so I could give this book the justice that it deserves. But the book that I'm referencing today is Matthew Loop's Social Media Made Me Rich and How It Can Do the Same for You. So for those of you who don't know, Matthew Loop is a chiropractor, but he is also a consultant and entrepreneur for other businesses, business professionals around the globe. And I actually got his book from a huge mentor of mine that I have to give a shout out to, Billy DeMoss. Thank you for hooking up a signed copy. Super appreciate it. Copy of this book, and I literally picked it up and started reading it from that day forth. Funny fact though, I've never seen on any book before is this little, not sure if you can read that, little feature that says read time. If Matthew Loop, if you are watching this, I would say to put something on there that says read time ongoing, because this is not a 540-minute read, which equates to 9 hours. This book probably took me over that to read, just because it's so power-packed with valuable content. I had my highlighter out, I had my pen going, I was flipping through pages, stopping, looking at the websites you were referencing, all kinds of stuff. So I did have some notes here that I wanted to go over with you guys today on this video. And let me start out with one of the biggest unexpected things that I did get from this book was an understanding of what it is, the concept of reverse engineering. And that's something that was new to me. I'd never heard of that. And Matthew in chapter 4 speaks about this idea of basically setting a big, clear goal in your life, whatever that will be, like whether it's finances, whether it's like personal development, something, and then reverse engineering into that. The example that he used in the book is lifestyle. So what kind of lifestyle would you like to have in your life in the future? And then back down into that. So if that lifestyle costs you $100,000, $250,000 a year, then what would that look like on a day-to-day basis? What would you need to be bringing in financially each and every day to have that ideal lifestyle that you've envisioned for your life? And of course, it's not materialistic always. It doesn't have to be, but like if you want to be able to donate or, give to charities and all that kind of stuff, that is something that you can also include into this example of reverse engineering. So that was huge for me. I have a huge goal that I'm working on that I was able to apply this reverse engineering to, and to really break it down into small bite-sized pieces so that every single day I can see that and go, okay, what do I need to be doing on a daily basis to make this a reality? So huge, huge, huge concept that I gained from this. But the other thing that I do want to point out is that some of the stuff in his book, like it's broken down super nicely. I know there's kind of a glare on that, but like he breaks it down into different parts. I'll read the parts to you. The foundation, he breaks down the next part into traffic generation and list building, additional ways to monetize your expertise, and additional training to customize your needs. And then in each of those parts, he has about anywhere between 10 or 12 chapters that really break down different aspects of internet marketing and email marketing. Now, I understand some people are running brick and mortar businesses. I'm going into chiropractic. I envision opening a chiropractic office one day. Matthew Loop, his story, if you guys follow him or any of you guys know who he is, his story is he built his brick and mortar practice using social media techniques. So that's something that I definitely am looking to incorporate into my marketing plan with my chiropractic office in the future, just because social media isn't going anywhere. We are definitely living in a social media time, and it's only getting more and more and more, becoming more and more a thing. So another example, or another thing that I also wanted to mention, Facebook Live videos. This is some way that Matthew talks about creating social proof. So really kind of putting yourself out there, of course professionally if your goal is to be building practices and doing that kind of stuff, but putting yourself out there professionally in a way that builds social proof, and people want to follow you, and people want to learn from you and what you have to do. So he says content is not key. Content, you could put out the best content in the world, but if you don't have a means to get people to see that content, then it really is dead in the water. So he gives a huge example about J.K. Rowling, the woman who wrote all the Harry Potter series. Back in 2013, she released a book under the pen name of Robert Galbraith, and that book was called The Cuckoo's Calling. Now, when it originally was released, there was no distribution or marketing or anything, but it was critically acclaimed by book reviewers, and those people gave it a lot of, great traction, but it only sold 473 copies after it was released. Once her identity was revealed, which was a few months later, that book went from the 4,000th position in Amazon to one of the #1 books bestsellers on Amazon. So that just goes to show you that it's not necessarily the content that really makes a difference, but also who you know and all of that. And if you have means of distribution and getting the content out there to people, that's definitely important. So that was huge. I am doing a social media interactive live, so I'm learning a lot about Facebook Live and obviously getting comfortable with it. So that's something I'm using to build my social proof is Facebook Live. So thank you guys for sharing this time with me. Thank you guys for just allowing me to kind of come on here and share with you an amazing, amazing read for anybody who'd like to pick it up. I'll definitely put a link in the comments for you guys, and just check it out. I mean, I use it now as a reference guide for me and just kind of learning different things. Matthew Loop is an amazing, amazing writer and person, and hopefully one day I'll get to meet him. Thank you. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.